What's going on, everyone? I'm back with another video. The topic for this video is nothing specific. It's just kind of my thoughts recently about life and just general ideas and thoughts. Nothing extreme, just some thoughts I've had, some ongoing battles in my mind, just going back and forth between things, and just sharing my ideas and see if anyone resonates or has similar thoughts, ideas, patterns, whatever. So recently I've just had so many things in my life that I see that if I eliminated or got rid of would make my life so much better. I don't want to say these things make my life difficult. They just, or I don't even want to say they limit me. I just want to say they just make things, I guess, harder is the easier word, the better word, I guess. I don't want to overcomplicate it with jargon. But yes, just for example, I know my life would be a lot better if I limited my alcohol consumption or just, going out on the weekends. And I'm not going to sit here and be one of those people that give you a motivational speech about, going out with your friends or doing this or doing that. It doesn't have anything to do with drinking or just going out and doing stuff, because I'm not going to say you need to be on your grind 24/7, because that doesn't get you anywhere either. But, I could see that sometimes, if there's some days when, I know I have stuff to do the next day or I have other more important things, maybe I shouldn't go out and do stuff. I need my rest and I need that. And I know there's times in my life where that's more important. And if I would have done it, I could have been a lot better the next day. I get all my work done I need to get done, but, I could do it a lot more efficiently. And if I did it a lot more efficiently, it could be a lot better, and it could take me to places that would propel me further in life. And I see just by doing this little change in, limiting the amount of times I go out or do this or do that I could have a lot better life. Simple as that. No need to overcomplicate it. But the thing that, you start thinking in your mind, you're like, it sounds great on paper to do it, but then you're like, what if my friends don't hang out with me? What if I lose people in my life that I do this stuff with? Then you're like, not worth it. No one doesn't want to hang out with people, Easier said than done. I've come to find out, and I feel a lot of people think that way too. And then you start going back and forth with yourself all this time. You want to do it, and then you don't want to do it. One day you're all in, and then the next day you just, I don't want to say quit, because most people don't quit. They just, I feel like they're the same way as me. They have this ongoing battle. You'll get somewhere, then you'll go back. One step forward, two step backs, as they say. But yeah, that's just one of the things I've been thinking about recently. It makes you almost want to go crazy, but you know what? You're really not, because at least you're to that point where you realize that it is better. And a lot of people, this is a theme in a lot of my videos, a lot of people just never even get the chance to even get to that point where they realize that these things are bad. Another thing, just a simple thing, would just be exercise and diet. I mean, how crucial, how critical, one of the most important things we can do in our lives. It's such a simple thing, but so many people just fail to do it, including myself. I mean, I'll have weeks where I'll go good, and then I'll go bad for a few days, and those few days can propel you way far out of the way than where you were. And it's a terrible thing, but it's the truth. It's crazy, and you think you're going crazy because you know what's good, and then you just do what's bad. And I just want to let you know you're not crazy. You're totally sane. The world might want to think you're crazy for trying to do something better for yourself, but you're really not. A lot of people, that's just their self-limiting beliefs coming out onto you when you're trying to do something. That's the thing. Like I said before, going back to losing friends and even family members, in some cases, they might think you're a little bit different or weird, but you're really not. And I just wanted to make this video and just say that, you're not weird, because I always thought I was kind of different for thinking that way. And trust me, it's one of the most important things you can have in your life is family and friends. And, the best thing you can do, even at the beginning, there might be a little pushback. They might, go. And then, some people, I got lucky. I have a friend that thinks the same way as me. And, maybe you have friends that think the same way and they're just too insecure or don't want to talk about that kind of stuff, self-improvement, being better. And, maybe you can be that stepping stone to where they can see, hey, he did it. He went through with it. Maybe I can join in, And if that's not the case, maybe you can just set the example and maybe they'll see, It doesn't always have to be doom and gloom, You don't always got to be like, oh, I'm better than these people, who cares what they say? That's right. Who cares what they say? But, be an example, be a pillar for your friends, your community, your family. I think that's what a lot of these YouTubers don't talk about is, be the example, be that, you don't always have to be against people. Do what's best for you, but you don't have to always go against people and, try to outdo everyone. You want to be the best person you can be. And, sometimes, letting people go or doing this or doing that is what it takes. And, you don't have to have resent for them or anything like that. It's just, be that example, be that person that, maybe you can rally everyone. Being a lone wolf, sometimes you have to be a lone wolf, but trust me, I think in the long run, being a lone wolf is not where you want to be. So, yeah, I don't want to make this video too long. That's just my thoughts. You have these thoughts in your mind. You go back and forth all the time. You're not crazy. You're just realizing what's more important in your life and, what you need to do to propel your life. So, yeah, you're not crazy. End of story. Just, what to do. What's good. So, just keep that in mind. So that's the end of this video. If you have any questions, anything like that, concerns, just leave a comment. I'm here to I want to hear your guys' thoughts on this topic, this conversation. So leave it in the comments, and I hope you all have a great day.